We are looking at road accidents, and our focus today is on dump trucks. This type of trucks, these heavy duty trucks that normally carry sand, stones, and other materials for building. And also some of these other vehicles, those trailers, those long ones that carry cement and other products from industries. Our focus is on them because their types of accidents are very catastrophic. You know how heavy and how big they are. There's no soft part on their body. Every part is metal, the whole car. In fact, if you remove the tire, everywhere else is metal. It's not like these are private cars that have rubber and some form of soft material on the cars. Now, when you look at these heavy duty types of vehicles, they are so hard that when they somersault or when they crash into something, instantly they destroy that thing. Now, these are the types of heavy duty vehicles that you don't want to have an accident with. Trust me, you don't want to be meeting with any of these cars on the road at all. They will destroy, they will disintegrate you, they will just demolish you. In fact, any word that can describe distraction, they will just do it very well with you. They are cars that also speed a lot. If you've ever been on any long journey and then you happen to bypass these cars, or you happen to meet them on the road, maybe they are coming in the opposite direction, you see that they speed so much that even the wind that accompanies them, it hits your car so severely, like not their vehicle. So they speed so much that the wind that the force of the wind that is coming with them would enter your car in such a way that you would feel that no, this is really a strong car. So what we want the Ghanaian listeners to do is to be very careful, especially during this period when they are with these cars on the road. There are some of them who are not very patient drivers, and they really don't care who is in their way. They will just blow their horn very loudly to scare you, and if you are not out of their way, they might just crash into you. So please be very careful when you are around these types of trucks, these dump trucks that carry sand and other things, and also the cement ones too. Be very careful with them. Some time ago, we were on the commercial road, and then we were actually speeding, but it was not unnecessary speed. We were speeding because we had to speed, but we were going about, I think, was it we were about 100 kilometers or so, or I think even 120. Yeah, we were going about 120 kilometers. Then from our back, with speed, this this type of truck came to overtake us, and they were so fast that before we realized they had gone ahead and we could not see them anymore. So we were wondering, if we that are in a private car, we are doing 120 kilometers per hour, then what speed was this truck going at that they were able to overtake us and go up far ahead so we could not see them anymore? So they can speed a lot, and if such a car which is heavy like this is speeding, you don't want to be in its way at all, at all. Please, Ghanaians, let's preserve lives this season, and also not just for this season, for the years to come. Let's be very careful around these dump trucks. Now let's speak about the drivers too. We beg of you, the drivers who drive these heavy duty vehicles, all these kind of metallic vehicles that are made with hard steel, hard metal. Please, we are begging you. Please and please, we are begging you. Exercise patience when you're on the road. Some of you don't have patience at all. you would enter a place where maybe a trotro driver has not parked well, and it's true, it's not your fault, it's the trotro driver's fault. But you should know that the trotro driver is carrying passengers, and though the trotro driver may be fooling, it is not the place of the passengers to also suffer from his actions. So just exercise a little patience, small. We've seen incidences where some drivers who were driving these heavy duty vehicles were unhappy about some of these trotros which were not parking properly, so they just drove into them, just pushed them by the side and then went ahead. And it's not the right thing to do. Of course, you have the right of way, and you are right to say that the trotro driver was in your way and was not doing well, but you don't have the right to destroy his vehicle or to endanger the lives of those in the trotro. So we beg of you, exercise patience. And this is not only to the trotro drivers, to even some private cars, they park anyhow. We've seen some private cars park at the junction like they are parking in their houses. They don't even go very close to to the pavement. They just park anywhere anyhow, and sometimes they cause problems for these heavy duty cars, because these cars, they are big, and the cars, they cannot squeeze in small places. They have to have enough space to be able to go and even to turn. So sometimes the drivers of these heavy duty cars and vehicles get frustrated, so we understand them. But we beg of you, the drivers who drive these dump trucks, all these cement trucks, all these construction vehicles that go with a lot of speed, that are able to move with speed, we beg you, please, let's save lives. In some areas where the roads are long journey roads, there have been serious accidents, and we don't want them repeating at this time of the year. We've seen this occur in the previous year, so we decided to talk about it now, because some of these things only occur during Christmas season, during December, at the time that the year is about to end. So we beg of you, if you are a driver of any of these heavy metal vehicles, please and please just show a little more patience and understanding for these drivers of other vehicles who may not be using their heads properly on the road. We beg you, don't punish others for their wrongdoing. They may deserve to be removed out of the road. Maybe they may deserve it, but they don't deserve to be killed, and the others who may be in their vehicles don't deserve to suffer for it. So that's our main focus now. It's very important that we look at how to reduce and bring these types of accidents to an end. It's very, very necessary. Look at how heavy this vehicle is. Look at how the whole body parts are very hard. This one, you crash, even if this thing, it doesn't even crash you with speed. Even if it hits you alone, you are sure you are going to go through some damage. So how much more when it is speeding? How much more when it is going like over 100 kilometers per hour? You get it? These are the types of trucks that when they crash into things, they demolish them very, 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 very badly. So please and please, Ghanaians, let's be careful of ourselves during this period, and let's stay away from road accidents. And also, for those of you who have been drinking, look, there's no problem if you want to drink, but during this December time, there might be a temptation for you to drink over the limit. Now, what we are saying is this: if you want to drink, fine, just don't drink to a point where you are out of control, and then you go and sit in such a heavy duty car, heavy duty vehicle to drive it. Please, we know that during this time people drink alcohol a lot. It is a normal thing at this time. We know that it is all part of the celebration mood. But if you are driving this dump truck, if you are driving this cement truck, if you are driving this caterpillars and all these big cars. We beg you, you can wait till you get home, then you drink the alcohol. Or if you're going to drink an alcoholic beverage, take something that is like 5% alcohol or less. You get it, so that you are not out of control when you are behind the steering wheel. There are people who drink alcohol and drive these vehicles and they never get into accidents because they advise themselves they don't take too much. You can take some Smirnoff Lime, those ones that have less than 9% alcohol in them, and you'll be okay. You'll not feel bad, or you'll not feel uncontrollable behind the steering wheel. You'll be okay. But for you to go and take drink to your booze, or to drink some heavy, some of these ones that are 50% alcohol, 20%, please don't do that. We beg of you. If you want to drink it, fine, you can drink it, but don't drink it and then go and drive such a heavy vehicle. Then after an accident, when we are finding out, we'll hear that, oh, the driver was drunk or the driver was intoxicated. Please, we beg of you. Don't take too much of it, that it would disturb others on the road. Please and please again, we beg of you. Look, the enjoying of the season, it is for everyone. Oh. You can enjoy it, but what would be the use of enjoying it when you are going to die? Think about it. What would be the use of enjoying the alcohol? If you enjoy it and then you die, you don't even get a chance to enjoy alcohol again. There are many more companies that will come up with even better alcohol. There are many more firms that are going to come up with newer alcoholic beverages that you've not yet tasted. So what we are saying is, you can drink it alright, but just watch the level, watch the amount you drink, and also watch the how do you call it, the way you drink it. Don't just drink anyhow. So that's it. We can all help each other to save lives. We can all do what is right, and then we'll continue to enjoy this life in Ghana. Look, there are many more opportunities for all of us to enjoy, as long as we are willing to obey some rules and laws, and we are able to apply just some common sense. Here's a case where you have freedom to drink. You get it? You have the freedom to drink for as long as you want and as much as you want, but if you abuse that freedom, it will go against you and will go against others too. You get it? So we are concentrating on you people a lot, the truck drivers, because your vehicles are very heavy. As for that one, your vehicle, even your presence on the road alone, it scares people. I quite remember there was a time I had this auntie who had just started driving, learning how to drive, and she was driving this Honda Civic vehicle, and we were in the car one time, we were driving, and then there was one of these heavy trucks behind there that was horning, ping ping ping. That the moment she heard the horn, she just parked the car and got out of the vehicle. I was like, what is happening? It was like, because of the car that was behind her, she was afraid. I'm like, so you see, just your presence alone scares people. So let's just be careful. For that auntie of mine, she immediately parked and got out of the car. So there are some people who can even panic just at your horn, and your horn is so loud. Look, for the drivers who have been driving these trailers, these heavy trucks and the rest, your horn is very loud, and it's supposed to be loud because the attention of others have to be caught. But there's a way you press the horn that is not good. You can press it once or 2 times, just ping, or maybe ping ping. But for you to press it and hold it ping like that, you will scare people. Sometimes a person who is driving a car in front of you will be scared so much that the person will make a mistake and then go and crash into something. You get what we are saying? So another thing you can do to prevent accidents is to watch the way you press your horn. The horn that you've been pressing, don't press it too loudly, please. You press it too loudly sometimes, and some people, even before they get to the place where maybe there's a problem, they'll be pressing it, and it's so loud. Other people by the road will have to cover their ears. Come on, don't do that. We are all going to suffer if you do that type of horning that is just so loud. So let's just be careful of the ways we go about our activities on the road. Don't overspeed, number one. Don't drink too much and then go and drive, or in other words, just don't drink at all. If you can drink, drink something that is not going to take you out of control. And then last but not the least, please don't overhorn. Don't press your horn too loudly that it scares other people. And then we are sure we'll all be safe, and we'll all enjoy the life the Lord God has blessed us with in this nation, Ghana. Okay, so that's it, listeners and viewers. You can let us know what you think about these drivers and these trucks, and maybe you have suggestions on how they can, behave on the road, and how other road users can also behave when they see them approaching. Leave them in the comment section below, and please do have a very, very nice day.